World War II explained, full history, from 1939 to 1945. In just 6 years, the world was completely transformed. Tens of millions of lives were lost. Cities were reduced to rubble, and the balance of global power shifted forever. Today, we dive into the story of World War II, how it began, the turning points, and why its legacy still shapes our lives today. The Scene 1, the world before the war. After World War I, the Treaty of Versailles left Germany humiliated, weakened and economically broken. The Great Depression worsened the situation, fueling anger and resentment. In this chaos, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rose to power, promising revenge and the creation of a greater Germany. Meanwhile, Italy, under Mussolini, and Japan in Asia also sought to expand their empires. The stage was set for a conflict greater than the world had ever seen. Scene 2, Outbreak of War. On September 1st, 1939, Hitler's army invaded Poland. Britain and France immediately declared war on Germany. Hitler introduced a new strategy called Blitzkrieg, or lightning war, a combination of tanks, aircraft, and infantry striking with overwhelming speed. Within months, Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France fell under Nazi control. In 3, Europe under siege. In 1940, Germany launched the Battle of Britain, a massive air campaign to crush the British spirit. Against all odds, the Royal Air Force held strong, forcing Hitler to abandon his invasion plans. In 1941, Hitler made a fatal mistake, Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. At first, the German army advanced rapidly, but soon, the brutal Russian winter and fierce Soviet resistance stalled their progress. Scene 4, the Pacific Front. Meanwhile, Japan expanded aggressively across Asia. On December 7, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, drawing the United States into the war. Initially, Japan dominated the Pacific, but in 1942, the tide turned at the Battle of Midway, where U.S. forces sank 4 Japanese aircraft carriers. Scene 5, Turning Points. In Europe, the Battle of Stalingrad, 1942-43, became a brutal turning point. The German army suffered a devastating defeat, losing hundreds of thousands of men. In North Africa, Allied forces defeated General Rommel, the Desert Fox. By 1943, the Axis powers were on the defensive. Then, in 1944, came the decisive moment, D-Day, June 6, 1944. Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy, France, opening the Western Front and sealing Nazi Germany's fate. Scene 6, the Endgame. In early 1945, Soviet forces advanced on Berlin from the east, while Allied forces pushed in from the west. On April 30, 1945, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker. Germany surrendered shortly after. On May 8, 1945, Victory in Europe Day. But in the Pacific, the war raged on. To end it, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. Japan surrendered soon after, officially ending World War II. Scene 7, the Aftermath. World War II caused 70–80 million deaths, making it the deadliest conflict in human history. Entire cities lay in ruins. Millions were displaced. The Holocaust revealed the horrific scale of Nazi crimes, with 6 million Jews murdered. Politically, 2 superpowers emerged, the United States and the Soviet Union, beginning the Cold War. To prevent future wars, the United Nations, UN, was established in 1945. World War II wasn't just a war, it was a lesson for all of humanity. It showed how greed, hatred, and unchecked power can destroy entire nations. But it also proved the strength of unity and resilience. Remember the past, because only then can we build a better future.